I was a little error there. Welcome on to this Ish. We're here at Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club, season number 7. And I don't know, we just had Thanksgiving, like 3 or 4 days off. I'm a little off my podcast voice today, I don't know why. I'm going to have these kids introduce themselves, but today's podcast is a serious topic. So come on, guys, introduce yourselves. We'll start off over here.
Okay. Hello, my name is Jordan, and I'm 8 years old.
Okay, Jordan, thank you.
My name is Francis, and I'm 8 years old.
Francis.
And my name is Jeremy Henriquez. I am 8 years old.
Okay, welcome, guys. Today's podcast just came to us because we just had a fire drill, and we decided to do a podcast on what the importance of a fire drill. What's the rules of a fire drill? What should we do? I'm gonna give you guys a chance to speak because you guys know some of the rules. I mean, it happens in school also, so there's no reason why you don't know the rules. So who wants to take? Who wants to be first? Go ahead, Francis. What do you have to say?
One rule is that we go through fire drills because if a real fire happens, that's why we practice. We practice, and also we don't make no noise.
Okay, practicing. We need to practice in case of emergency. That's good. Who else? What else you got?
We don't talk to a when we done into a fire drill.
Okay, when we're doing the fire drill, we shouldn't talk, but you already broke that rule because you were talking during the fire drill. What about you, sir?
If we go through a fire drill and if somebody's trying to say something, and everybody is talking, then the teacher cannot hear what.
True. I mean, the teacher, the leader, whoever's trying to get you out of the building, the adult, needs to understand and needs to be able to hear what's going on. So that's the importance of being quiet during the fire drill. What's something else that we should be aware during the fire drill? Go ahead, Francis. You don't have to raise your hand. Just talk.
We have to be aware of.
Oh, you're gonna give me all that and then give me a lot of air? What you gonna be aware of?
Going around the building and checking the bathrooms.
Oh, you don't have to do none of that. You have to get out the bathroom. There's certain rules for you and there's certain rules for staff, but you don't have to worry about going around the building. We have people that are on each floor that are trained to do that. So I'll give you a breakdown of that in a second. What else is important? Something that we must do during the fire drill. Yeah, you don't raise your hand. Just keep talking.
And the importance of a fire drill, we have to be quiet.
Yeah, but we keep saying being quiet, but this is the group that I just went down with, and you guys were not quiet. So yes, it's nice to say it now, but you know, about 15 minutes ago, you weren't quiet. During the fire drill, you know, you guys were talking, you guys were playing, you guys were jumping the steps. That's another thing. You have to be careful going down the steps. So if you're jumping the steps, God forbid you're jumping the steps, and then you land wrong, and now on top of that we have a fire drill, which we don't know if it's a fire drill or not. It could be a real fire. If you get hurt, guess what? Somebody has to carry you. Or somebody has to get you out the building, right? So now you're putting that on one of us adults because you decided to jump a step. I tell you this much, if it was me and I jump a step, you're going to leave me there because no one here is going to carry me. So you know, that's just because I'm heavier than you guys. But still, what about if I got a bad back and I can't carry no 40-pound kid or 50-pound kid?
Oh, yeah.
Guess what's going to happen? You putting me in danger. So go down the steps correctly. No jumping the steps is very important. You should never jump the steps.
I haven't jumped the step.
Because there's nothing positive that is going to come out of that. You could slip, you could fall, you could land wrong, you could get hurt. Those steps are concrete and steel. Those are not given. They're not. You know, it's not a carpet on that or anything like that. So going down the steps carefully. And what else? What's another important thing that we should do during the fire drill? We already said no talking. We already said going down the steps carefully. What's something that also is important? Come on, guys. We just had a fire drill 15 minutes ago. What's also important? If you had a buddy, we have a buddy system, right? we should also make sure. I think you guys do size places, right?
Yes.
So you know who's in front of you and
Yes.
behind you. So this is a great time to say, "Hey, hold up a second. The person that's in front of me, he's not here right now," and that alerts us to maybe look for him. Maybe he went to the bathroom. Maybe he went to go get water. Maybe they called him outside or he's doing his homework somewhere else. But we need to be aware if someone is missing, right? So if you have a buddy system or you have size place or something like that, this is the opportunity to be like, "Excuse me, leader, whatever. This person's not here in front of me, and he was here earlier." So that gives us a chance to make sure that he's safe also, or that she's safe. So that's another important thing. What else is important? You guys are real quiet now. Getting out the building swiftly. We need to get out. It's not time to get your coat. See if your sneakers are tied. We don't need all that stuff. We need to get out of the building quickly. Time matters. I watch a lot of fireman shows, so I'm letting you know. Time matters. If you're stuck in a building, let's say 30 seconds more, and the smoke starts coming in heavy, it's gonna matter when you can't breathe. So be aware of that. There's also something that's extremely important, not for you guys, because you shouldn't be taking it anyhow, but something extremely important. Do not take the elevators. So if you're home and you live in a high rise building and you have an elevator, if there happens to be a fire or fire drill, you don't take the elevator, you take the steps. Okay? Because the elevators get stuck. Elevators also get shut down during fire drills. Or during real fires. So sometimes the elevator might just close so that no one gets trapped in the fire, drill, or in the actual fire. So being in an elevator is not a good thing. What else? What you got?
Oh yeah, I don't. Oh yeah, that. Oh yeah, because
That just makes sense.
that happened on YouTube once.
What happened on YouTube?
Yeah, because I saw.
So
both
you
of
watch
them-
you mean to tell me you watch videos on fire drill and you still don't listen to the fire drill rules? Boom, I got you right back. Francis, what else you got to say? Anything else? Yeah. So what are we gonna do from this point on?
Listen to the group.
Listen to the leaders. We're here to get you in and out of this building safely. That's all we care about. We don't care about nothing else. We care about everyone getting out of the building. Okay? If you see something, you tell us. If you see something that's different, something that's wrong, or anything like that, someone is missing, you tell us. Because we need to check and make sure that the person is not on different levels of the building. What else? What else should we learn? Should we do a fake fire drill and take you guys back outside and see if it works?
No.
I'm in for it. I mean, I'll make a phone call, ask permission, and let's see if all this works. My man, give me those cards. Those cards are over. Your parent has to come get them. That's the way we're doing it. Give me those cards. Your parent's you're not gonna be playing Pokemon when I'm trying to give you some good information and all that stuff. Give your parent where the card at? You tell your parents to call Mr. Ish. I'm gonna hold them for you. I don't know what's going on here with this. So why you raising your hand still? We still having a conversation. No raising your hand. You want to do a little fake fire drill?
No.
And then we come back and we finish the podcast
Not
to see
really.
if you guys could follow the rules.
Not really.
It's gonna be very simple. I'm gonna blow the whistle. Boom. We're gonna go down the steps quietly. We're gonna go to the first floor. I'm gonna count heads. Then we're gonna come back up the steps. You want to do it?
No.
I think we should.
No.
No, I think we should. I think we should. I think that this is gonna be our fire drill. We're gonna check it out right now. I'm gonna put you on pause and we're gonna do it. Here we go. Okay, we back from our fire drill. What did we learn after learning about the fire drill? Go ahead, Francis. Tell me all the rules you broke. Tell me all the rules you broke.
I only broke jumping down the stairs.
Oh, that's the only one. That's not important. You also broke the rules of not doing this quickly. What else?
We broke the rules. We cannot stop. We no talking.
Come on, guys. How could we talk about it and then 3 seconds later do it and you're still breaking the rules? At least my man here was honest. He said I was laughing. So he was honest about it. You over here moping, but and then you jumping down the steps. So what about if you jump down the steps, you're not paying attention, you fall on him, and he cracks his head. Now we got you with a broken ankle, him with a broken head. and you got Mr. Ish being the last one. I gotta save one of you guys. Should I make the choice? I'm gonna be like, I don't know. I may have to make the choice and save only one of you guys. One of you guys is not gonna tell the story. I can tell you who Ish is gonna try to save, Mr. Ish. So you guys got to be careful because I'm gonna be like, you wasn't listening. Oops. So you got to be very careful. It's not a joking
Mr.
matter.
A.
Yes.
That happened to me once.
Someone left you?
Nah, because when I was playing with my neighbor, I started fell down to the stairs.
Yeah. The steps is not it's not a place to play. Yeah, Francis.
And also, you have to pay attention.
Yeah, you gotta pay attention, man. It's a serious matter. These fire drills, the reason why they do it in school all the time is to, get you guys used to. In a building like this, we have 4 floors. We want to know what staircase we're going to use and all that stuff. So it's very important what staircase we use. It also is important what doors we go out of and following the instruction of whoever's in front. So it doesn't matter if I'm in front. It doesn't matter if she's in front or he's in front. Whoever's in the front line is gonna guide you to where we're supposed to go. So that's the very important part. So you guys don't take these fire drills lightly. They're very important and they can save lives. Any of you guys want to be firemen? No? You want to be a fireman? I don't know about that. Francis, come on, Francis.
I'm just kidding.
I got one more thing.
What else you got?
And people were what?
Yeah, you can tell on everybody now.
What
Don't worry
is-
about it.
What is it?
Is it what?
We're jumping down the stairs.
Yeah,
and
we saw
talking
that. We saw that.
And talking at the same time.
We saw all that. Even the second time we did it, people were still doing it. Go ahead, sir.
Because I would use the steam meter to
The handrail?
the handrail,
Yeah.
to blow the fire out when I was.
Oh, you talking about the hose?
Yes.
Okay, you
I
talking about, I don't know if you went to junior fireman school. I don't know about all that. Guys, this was an important podcast. Thank you for participating, even though it seems like you didn't learn nothing. But I'm gonna let you know from this point on. If you see me and I blow that whistle, y'all better get in line like it's a real fire drill. You know my whistle, right?
Yes.
You heard my whistle? I'm going to
Yes.
go when you go to art class or when you in gym. I'm going to blow that whistle. People going to be like, what's going on? You should be zooming, getting on the line, and let's go. Mr. Ish ain't playing with us. Okay? Y'all going to be my junior 5-year-old kids. So whenever you hear me or I see you guys, I'm going to blow my whistle, and that's how we're going to do it. I'm going to give you one more chance. All right, guys, you want to say goodbye?
Yeah.
Are you listening to the podcast?
See ya
Don't be lying to me.
later. Bye bye.
All right, you're not listening to my podcast.
Peace
either.
out.
Don't worry about it.
Peace out.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Check.
All right, guys, we're out of here.